Kublai pi baro phe pe RiKhasi channel ngi man ra phi ka thup Khubor jangkani ka tiyo menta kimat ke bokong san ngin ne trailam bat ka seng UDP hakani ke election chiteng samoy ong ke HSPDP rung NPP uba John Kharshi yeng kintu ban aila chipos nem ba kansen char mi ba ki pa garo ba GSU ban hun ya ka jingjurip ki regional committee ha maikuli pat pilangkata Pensyai Konrad ke sangma halor ka jingthmu ban pen kinria ya ki basa hathem yomolong One poi ka kinhon ki sik na Delhi ban phatuklar yau lat halor ka them yomolong Lap ya ka pargas ha dholai kirmen u MLA ban long ka jingmen toy Ngini phai matash ki Khubor bania Kaseng HSPDP haka Central Executive Committee kabalong man haka khat artarik mentau benai kalapen pa ba kanya trailang bat kaseng UDP haka ni ka election chiteng samoy ka bansalong haka live ho tarik mentau benai haki light ligi constituency ke jela
Habaikan beglap sai Khubor presiden jo kaseng u baki pipanyang ulong ba kaseng krasim ka negarai namal ba kaseng galai dan lang bat ka HSPDP haka Regional Democratic Alliance
bag bedai bat ka by election po ke jela jumi ia tai bahaya kan ni tegi don mat ong kuni habe dei bat kamok phang konstitusi hadim bangilayo ya kajing hot bat kajing kerpa bat kajing ekren bat presiden jong ka UDP mangila don lepa hapo ka RDA jengilayo bani penbai kumtu shwa bakin penmenang tai ha tang yu candidate jong ka UDP iba Yu Jinson lengdok kun jong former MLA ba SK Sundo ano ba kum ka parti nila rai shai mi kasi nalo ba de kren bani ai ke cing kesang ka pura ya candidate jong ka UDP ka belong part and parcel jong RDA ten bai hang ju ko poru shwa bangin yelek yami sekijaka ban lek dan campaign yang teu Jinsan pada candidate UDP kum ka parti ni tentip syaka UDP bangin ya song kerki ru ya ka RDMT tang bangin yo ban ya perkhat khamha kumno bangin ya tur seprang ni ya seprang ha ka ban ya leilang ska campaign ni ban kesan yu ni u samla na ka banta ka ni ka election
Habala kali hato kania kandai ke bala pendam lupa ya ladi haka UDP haka ni election MLA hau arjar apulai upa panjang ulong bakam dei setia kejing pendam henry kadai tang kejing trailang berwat lada kampat dan kejing teli hapa deng seng rulum haka jela
penpau mono piong
ba hapor bu penpau
gila ban penpau tang na marban gila yo bari kren swa ba ngi ki president dan secretary tengil o yeki bangin ra ka sisi mo te matang ila ai ka unanimous decision ban Kesan dekat parti ko.
SPDP kita kala serendar lipan untuk aja kulai pimpinnya kertong kita. Ipila kerendin.
Ketin serendar kamdon. Ketin serendar kamdon hani. Ketin
itu lah UDP nama. Kesan pila IT UDP.
Emission IT ni swaban bu ye lalong ka meeting jongi nong welam kan ki pra presiden di secretary. Tendegi ong payaka bangin ai si payba ban pensaya ke jing kesan jongi ta ka bangin don ha kan ka sisi Baku ke parti berwempat di sini ke Jepara.
Ni pikau bani teli dekat nang kuat api teli kami sakoi keseng ke presiden baru jupi. Ulah tahu kata ka voice people no parti ke jupi.
Ni pada ni don baik kata thong ngom ni ba. Ni ba ki parti lu kindon kata ka cingi trela. Ba ni le friend ru ni ngelam jong ka DF ka borong di sini. Bagi ni wan rak shu ye ni trela. Ia kajing nang seng di kuing don iban ong kata long pada le sing di ko kamha jongki kata indon iban ong
tapi telang yang berbak redang kata don kampanye telang
ya berko parti dulu man ki badon hak platform juga dulu ngi ke jingkwa juga SPDP bat kajing ya pesang bagi kita kalau begini wan rah ke platform ni telang na ko tanta ko ka pa jong sa
Uba John F. Kharshi ubalong uway na kiriw sa perthay jong kajala manaka khatway tarik mentau benay ula penyaso ila desya kaseng NPP ringkat kajingan dan lang u National President jong kaseng ubadei ru menteri rang ba kajala Konrad ke sama Habakran akan ikajalang uba John ula ong bagani kaseng kabayalam ya kasorkar kadai kaseng kabasngap ya kasurjong upay ba baru kerpar iki pay ba ban ailat ya ka ban senchar shipos nem
kasorkar kasngap ya kasur upay ba Kishong haki mo kikap ngayu iba kadi ke sorkar kepala wara ru ka resolution halo ka ILP hoi kepala balong namar kadi ka tak lang ya ka home ministry kadi ka home ministry ka benda ndai hato ka sorkar kalau pas ni kata ka ya ka resolution kila da pas ka coalition lang ko wat ki opposition du ki ka lang ya ta te ngasobot ong kendu kerpa lemba kani ka jinga kendu ai kublai pi kinong pathai Khubor bapin panai lem ka Khubor baka cingkerpat nak kaleng jonga kalong ya baro tong in aila ya ganik seng baka nyo lakum no anum dunai ka shkos nam yo penyai ke policy ke bobon ke ban mentoy yang jendri
u kondot ha ke jingkran chung u lo ang baga sarkar chung u kra le bon ki kam ya ka ba ki wei par ki sarkar kim shimla not ban le namar kani kin sabon ki wei par ki nang yalam bar ki reu pau khmat ki ban pinya so bar ki NPP.
This is a beginning, and I am very, very positive and very sure that given the current political situation that is prevailing in the state, given the current political situation that is there, especially in the opposition party, we are expecting that more and more like-minded people, more and more people who really want to do positive change for the state will see that it is inevitable and it will be most productive if they come and join the NPP and they are working with us together in order to achieve their goals and their objectives as well as contribute towards the development of the state. So we do expect, and I do urge all like-minded leaders from different political parties, especially the opposition, that we need to work together. This government has dared to take steps which a lot of governments did not. This government has taken bold measures and steps and decisions which others got scared or did not have the guts to do at that point in time. And we're not saying that these are easy decisions or easy steps or easy stands. These are very tough. But we are very clear in our mind what we want to achieve and what we want to, how we want to move forward. Therefore, all these aspects require that we need the support of the people, we need the support of leaders to come and work with us so that we're able to take all these steps that we have started to the logical conclusion.
Namar kajing bam hon halo kajing wan jurip jong ki artali ki committees on boundary settlement kita jong jela Meghalaya bat Assam ki patba garo ringkat ka GSU manhaga khatwei treatment tau banai kilami patba ringkat ki jing tho bandawa badi ban penbet no mardor yo pur usam hapring ka jela Meghalaya bat Assam ba ban om ailat wat tang khandia run ka khando ka sia bakan let no sha ka jela Assam.
China border issue ko China border issue ko China border issue ko China border issue ko
Hakani jingmi pai ba jong ki pat garo laplong jingalang pai ba shwa ha kasnong mai khuli ban lang ta lara posta da ka bayat sayong khuli da ka papun pau ba kimhon setia ya jingwan jurip jong ki art committee ban pinai pot ha preng ka Meghalaya ban Assam lai don lang hakani jingmi pai ba da US marak advisor ke GSU Ribhoi regional unit usani ar marak o president ke GSU ka ar marak nongelam jong ki garo mahila na lor kiwe lemba kani jingmi pai ba kilanawaru ba menteri rang ba ka jela o konat ke sama dalarihi udi ban wan jurip Syakini kisnong kapot bantip shisha ya kejinglong try ya khendau ka siap hakini kisnong om banchuhun ya kikai pot basulum tangdep.
When the last Saturday when deputy CM they came, like we didn't have any information, like they were coming to this disputed area. Then after like evening time when we heard the news, like they came, and we are not satisfied because the Assam counterpart they are claiming all those Meghalaya land into Assam. So we strongly demand and we strongly object. The state, it belongs to Meghalaya. We won't give an inch to Meghalaya or to Assam. Regarding this matter, through like on behalf of Garo Student Union, we would like to demand to issue or to resolve this border issue as fast as quickly, because like we the local residents starting out here, we are facing very difficulty because this land it belongs to Meghalaya, but the Assam counterpart they are claiming is Assam. So it's very difficult for us also, and the local people also, and they are facing very difficulty in going for the market area also. Like I want to request our government of Meghalaya, Sir Kondok Sama, to please come and visit the site first, the area which belongs to Meghalaya, so he can see the area, the disputed area between Meghalaya and Assam. It falls under whom category? Because every officers they used to come here, every minister they used to come. Only they don't know the border exactly the border area where is it held. So I request the government of Meghalaya to come forward and do something for the local people to resolve final immediately more, so that our local people can stay freely and not in fear like Assam people might come. They're capturing this plot of land, they're encroaching each and day every day. So I request even the Assam counterpart also to look into the matter as seriously more.
तो उसी दिन शनिवार को जो आया है वो हम लोग को मतलब इसीलिए दुख हुआ कि कम से कम हम लोग का जहाँ जितना तक बॉर्डर में था वो विलेज लोग को गांवबड़ा लोग खाली होने से नहीं होगा, पूरा पब्लिक होना चाहिए था उस दिन। पब्लिक को भी पता होना चाहिए था क्योंकि पब्लिक बैठ रहा है ना इधर में, थोड़ी मिनिस्टर लोग यहाँ आके बैठा है तो हम लोग बैठा है तो हम लोग भी पूछना चाहिए था कि ये मेघालय है या आसाम है। सीधा दोनों आसाम गवर्नमेंट और मेघालय गवर्नमेंट का जो आदमी लोग आके सीधा आके बोलता है ये आसाम है ये आसाम है, ये हम लोग को मंजूर नहीं है क्योंकि ये हम लोग का मेघालय है ऑलरेडी। तो हम लोग चाहता है कि हम लोग का जो मेघालय में है तो हम लोग कभी भी मेघालय से आसाम जाने के लिए तैयार नहीं है। तो हम लोग का तरफ से गारो महिला का तरफ से या गारो गांव का तरफ से हर कोई पब्लिक ने बोला है कि हम लोग आसाम नहीं जाएगा। जैसे कल भी आसाम का आदमी लोग आके बोलता है कि ये तो हम लोग का हो गया, आप लोग का चीफ मिनिस्टर ने हम लोग को गिफ्ट दे दिया, आप लोग हटो बोल के कल रात तक आसाम का गुंडा लोग आके पिलिंगकटा गेट को पूरा कैप्चर करने मांगता है। तो हम लोग कितना पब्लिक छोटा छोटा आदमी लोग कितना लड़ेगा। बाद में यही इशू मिजोरम का जैसा हो ना जाए, इसलिए हम लोग अभी बोल रहे हैं कि तुरंत इसका रिजल्ट हम लोग को जल्दी चाहिए और जो मेघालय है मेघालय होना चाहिए। बस यही हम लोग का डिमांड है। और मेरा खास करके गारो महिला का तरफ से हम डिमांड कर रहे हैं कॉन्ट्रैक्ट संगमा यहाँ बॉर्डर में आओ, वो हम लोग से बिना पूछे कैसा ये गिफ्ट दिया आसाम गवर्नमेंट को, वो हम लोग को जवाब चाहिए।
और ये तो गिव एंड टेक पॉलिसी नहीं,
हाँ, नहीं है।
मेघालय बॉर्डर इशू है, ये बॉर्डर इशू का लिए ये गिव एंड टेक पॉलिसी नहीं है। अगर चाहिए कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अपना तुरा का जितना जमीन है वो आसाम कन्वर्ट कर दो, वी डोंट माइंड फॉर दैट। लेकिन ये तो मेघालय बॉर्डर है, ये मेघालय बॉर्डर पिलागट्टा का अंडर में है, योंगकुली का अंडर में है और माइकुली का अंडर में है। ये मेघालय स्टेट ही होने चाहिए, ये आसाम नहीं होने चाहिए। और गिव एंड टेक पॉलिसी ये दूर का बात है, ये गिव एंड टेक पॉलिसी हम लोग ना मानेगा और मानेगा भी नहीं।
मानी जवा चिंगा दे अरे चिंगी सीएम कॉन्ट्रैक्ट संगमा चिंगा आगना तिंगा ना चिंगी फाग पाऊंगे चिंगी आची को ना माया हिम्मत तो ना गिव एंड टेक पॉलिसी ना मिंजोक ना या ना उन जोक ने चिंगा खना माना खासा पाई ना चिंगी बॉर्डर ना रे बाबो पिलिंगकटा माइकुली योंगकुली बरपठार मायोंग ना रे बाई ना चिंगना या खुरांग को गामे नि सोको ना उन जागेन चिमंगो दे रे बाबो जोदी ना उन चमता उन्हीं को मनसा तालो ना बॉर्डर ना रे बना फाजेंगा प्लीज नांको चिंगो कामेंगा आचक महिला नि थ्रू बा चिंगा पब्लिक नि थ्रू बा चिंगो काम्पेंगा नांको रिक्वेस्ट कायो कामेंगा ना रे बाबो चिंगी बॉर्डर ना या को sanang ni agana ni
kaseng HSPDP kalarai baha ka shipotri unai wing menta kasnem kan le burom ya baro kito ki bedon benta banya khun ha ka hill state movement ka ba na ka benta ka ban burom ki ba ki la pha ba IT la ka jong ka jing em ban pin yo ka jing lai lui ya ka ni ka jila na ka jing sanchara sam
O Presiden ke parti uba kipi panyang habak dan bagi lap thai khubor ulong bakani ke jing ne buram kadeiru kum kadak ke jing pengkre ya ke jing tap san pulai sinem jong ke seng bat ke jing tap san pu sinem jong ke jela Meghalaya
i don ka jing penbek bahag spotrik jong November spotrik jong November jong ke sinem ke balong ke jing tap san pulai indi sinem jing yang ti jong ke parti kalau ke sinem ke bagi rakhe ya ka jindap san pus nem ke jela Meghalaya di kum ke parti ke belaseng hasua ke jingwan ke jela Meghalaya ke bari don benta bah ha ke jele ye ke state movement jong ke jela Meghalaya ngadu ke badang dai pat ke APHRC adu ke tu ke bayo ye ke sub state bat kumju hadin ke HSPDP ka teng se khamat ban yele ye ke full fledged state pok jelam jong ai thoping akabala don sipun ru ki volunteer ki bala sha set patok ha shlong lani ha guati ko apa poros ka asam de kum ka parti kabala ya san pos mem ka arta jong ka but centralized name hagan ka sem shoban yo ka state Meghalaya nim sudai ban klek ya ka contribution ho jong par ki state fighter nagilong ki leaders ni saling ki ka party mau may helping the way to state leader ako to por banile ya kaneka state movement haringkat jong kiniki volunteer part kibala sa sitong jadi spangut kibadon hajin ni sudai baka party kan kenal burom yaki bat ni le burom yaki ba nom klek ba kiladon benta ban penyo ya state Meghalaya Kabapura.
Hadirin kita ki khubor yang sangat syashipor yang sedang yawan pai shapi yang sab ngin nak bentai kini ki pat ki khubor. Pensyai u konrad ke sangma halor ka jingtmu ban pen kinria ya ki basa hathem yomolong. Wan poi ka kinhon ki sik na Delhi ban phatuklar yaulat halor ka them yomolong. Lap ya ka pargas hadholai kirmen u MLA ban long ka jingmentoy.
Guidance for early diagnosis and early treatment. Tested positive for COVID and have no symptoms. You have tested positive for COVID but have no noticeable symptoms. Here is what you have to do. Take the following precautions. Stay at home, wear a mask and maintain distance from other family members. Drink a lot of warm water and other fluids like soup and juices. Do steam inhalation. Do breathing exercises. Eat nutritious food. Medicines you must take. 1. Vitamin C. Dosage. Take tablet after food for 10 days. Adults, 500 mg tablet twice a day. Children 6 to 12 years of age, 500 mg tablet once a day. What to monitor? Keep an eye out for any symptoms such as fever or weakness. Consult your doctor or call 14410 if any symptoms emerge. Issued by Department of Health and Family Welfare, Government of Meghalaya.
Pidaya sabangi ke RiKhasi channel yang dapeteng biar mentai ki khubor. Menteri Ramba ka Jila Meghalaya Konrad ke sama ha ka khatwei terik mentau benai ula pensyai pat ba ahlor ka jingthmu jong ka sarkar ban pinkin ria ya ki kharmetor na them yo molong.
It's important to understand few facts out here. Number one is that whatever the government of Meghalaya is going to do, it is after 3 years of detailed homework that we have decided on the steps that we're going to take. Whatever steps that we're going to take from now on and all the moves that we're going to make are going to be legally sound. So therefore, whatever decisions, whatever question of any aspect of any action to be taken by the government will be based on proper documentation and proper legal fronts. It is important for individuals, the leaders from government of Punjab who have mentioned that they will be also taking up the matter. They need to also understand that the ownership of the land is with the government in terms of the lease that has been signed with the CM of Milliam. Now, once that happens, when the legal documentation is there, the legally people who are government employees are being asked to go to the government residential places which are being provided to them. So it's not that people are going to be simply left on the streets. So the people who are government employees who've been working with municipal or other departments who are staying in that area will be asked to shift to the official residential complexes of those departments. So it is being made to look as if everybody is going to be just simply thrown out. Well, that's not correct. So one has to understand first that the legal documents of the papers are with the government. So therefore, whoever is staying there has to be in the terms of what the government decides. Number two is the fact that all the legal and employees of the departments, they will be asked to shift to the official residences. And number three, the Urban Affairs Department has been asked to find an amicable way in which we'll be able to find all the others who are not legally settled out there to be shifted or to be put somewhere else, or whatever proper way of ensuring that a solution can be reached to. So therefore, it's not proper to mix all the aspects into one and make it look as if there's one issue. There are multiple issues, and we will handle each one of them in a very, very legal manner. That's my first point. Second point is that we have made it very clear, whoever moves any status quo or gives any order in thing, we respect the stand that different commissions may have. We will challenge that in the court, as I said. So once we go to High Court or Higher Court, Division Bench or Supreme Court, we will take up the matter and we will challenge it. As I said, we are very clear on the stand of the government, and as I said, it's an issue that has been pending too long, and we need to find a solution to this issue also. May not be the most simplest solution, but we will work towards finding an amicable solution to this issue also. One cannot stop anybody if they have concerns for their people. It's very fair. I mean, if somebody were being, if our people, Khasis or Garos are going to be harassed in another state, obviously as a state government, it is our responsibility and duty to intervene. So it's not something wrong that the other governments are doing by informing, or I shouldn't say interfering, but by showing their concern. It is natural that they show their concern. But it should be clear to all these governments and individuals and political parties also that whatever the government of Meghalaya will do will be legally sound, and we will follow legal procedure, and all the procedures required for any kind of step or action to be taken will be done in a very, very legal manner. So therefore, one should not take it in a wrong sense that we will just simply will bulldoze. That's absolutely not the case. We have done a lot of homework in this, and we will now, as I said, break this into smaller problems, and we're resolving this one by one. And obviously the last part which is there, which is most complicated, we have asked the Urban Affairs Department to give us what are the options that they have. In the meantime, the other procedures of shifting the municipal office, shifting the employees who are government officials who have been allocated spaces, all those aspects can start happening. So we will see that the solution will start rolling, and we're hopeful that we will soon be able to find a complete solution to this problem.
Kalkan hun jong ki jaj ben riu sik na Delhi hapo ka jingalam jong Mahinder Singh managa kha sautri mentau benai kilawan banya kendo ya ulat ke jila Meghalaya Satya Pal Malik ban kintu yu ba untuk lar halor ka jing thmu jong ka sarkar jilla lingba ka HLC ban pin kin ria ya ki brio ki basa ha them yo mo long she ki bipat ki jaka
kani ka kanhun kala ayu daga jing tho ya ulat jong ka jilla ha ka bala kadaru iski babun ki man ki badai bakan de ke jing sap pengeria jong ki brio ki basong ki basa ka tai ka jaka la ban kero hang ni baka sarkar Meghalaya lengba ka report baka yo na ka high level committee kala rai ban pengeria no nengkong suai ki nam trai jaka municipal jaki quarter ki balasna da ka Shillong municipal board kama arpat kala rai ban pengeria no ya ki pat ki nam trai jaki sarkar jaki quarter ki baki ni ki sarkar ki dan bat kabalai bat kalong na ka bentai kita ki pat ki balong kam kinang song be anya ta pe thamyo molong la IT ka urban department bakan wat jaka ban pensa yaki ha ka joko poru na kalyang jong ki jaj men riu ki basong hete ke jaka nang baka harijan panchayat committee kila persya ya ka dekara joko sokar jala ban pengkira no yaki na ka ke jaka ya ka bakila kam bala ayaki na do ki spas number suwa nang ba us iem jaka hima melim.
This was regarding the forceful eviction and the order passed by the cabinet of Meghalaya under the chairmanship of the Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Shri Konark Sangmaji. That was that Punjabi Basti will be evicted within 1 week. And they, in their press briefing, as they have briefed that they had a tri-party agreement with the CM of Millennium, and for that purposes now this land will be evicted. We met today the Honorable Governor Sahib and we have produced our documents, the title of this property and also the court order from the Honorable High Court of Meghalaya, which clearly states that even if these people are illegally occupying this land, they cannot be evicted forcefully or without the due process of law. The court has also established the formation, how to evict them. They said the government should move to the civil suit and file a civil suit, and the civil judge should hear both the parties and pass an appropriate order. So for even if they are illegally occupying this place, for that purpose also the government has to have file a civil suit before the civil magistrate, and then the order for eviction can be passed. But this cannot be forcefully, as the CM of Millennium have already in 2008 has stated that this property was allotted to the Harijan Basti Panchayat. And now how can they sign a tri-part agreement saying that we have reclaimed this land? There is no provision in the law. And we also humbly request to the people of Meghalaya and to the government of Meghalaya that the Sikhs here are living in a micro minority and they shouldn't be evicted without due process of law. And we assure our people also that nothing on this earth can evict them forcefully. Nothing. There is a law, there is a stated law in this country and we'll follow a law. And I think the government should also follow this law, and there is no reason that government should forcefully evict.
Umintri ramba ka jilla Conrad ke sangma ulaya thoba omshim ladon manu ru ki balawan ban pin I bat pin shisha hakmat ka HLC halor ka jinglong trai yakathem yo molong wala ka sarkar jilla kala ailat yaki ru bakinwan ban pin shisha de ki kot kisla ki babit ki babyang.
The high powered committee had given the opportunity time and again for different stakeholders or individuals or groups to come and submit any kind of documentation that they could have to claim or counterclaim the ownership or gift or whatever of the land that they had. Sadly, nobody has come forward with any kind of information to the high-powered committee. So therefore, as per the reports of the high-powered committee, nobody came forward with any documentation, in spite of being given multiple opportunities.
Kasur upat kebriu hinyu trap haka khalai treatment tau benai kila penlong ya kajing ya ki da kaba penlong ya kajing ya syongkalan mengor Hamadan Malki ban penpau ya kajing persya lo kajing syasiat ya ubat cherish to feel thank you benai menshwa kani kajing ya ki ka long ru ban dawa na ka sarkar ban pensangi kam shipori gitu ki pulit ki badan kiti haka kajing siat ya utai general secretary berim jong ka seng HNLC
kani kajing ki ka long ru ban dawa suspend ni ki pulit badan kiti haka pasiat ya general secretary berim ke HNLC kani kajing ki la yo ru ya kajing kan nak kinong alam beper
kapasai kumunong alam sinong lapin sujeri ke yeng kesem jong ba seres yeng ba kajing siat yap jong PU hakmat jong gikun pilalai nakabor sinong kabangi ngiklam tip ya kajing le lendet jong pi ko sarkar bambriu wat penbor hado bakaum kandapoi harendang Isim kabu yang kejai penriu tip lay jungi bangidang ya de galenti kabajai bat galenti kabadai bangin dawa yang kejing sisa halor kejing le bean jong kibriu jong kaan haka khalai terik kejing dap sipnai jong kejing syasiat yap jong bakshi haka jingelang kabalingkat ham mulai keton masar ngaladep ban keren ko sarkar wat penbor ini bangin sim degwe pat gilat gelenti lese lada kat sarkar kadang kuman kajai penri onda kelapoi haka saw kasian ngimban si kumbal kren do we nagi nong ilam uba arden mila basai moy kijing le jong ka sarkar kijing menti jong ka sarkar ki penbor kajai penri ban rong sikikam le no Om tangki samla kani kapor ke pementa nado kilong kami ki hep ki barit ki rangba ngap sim me ke lingkor ke bakia namar ke jing snap kuman juga sarkar ko sarkar kelo dabaya sngo magla habapet sagai pat pinang kwa banle ya ka jai penriu ke jongi ladangim kendit pia ngim ya teli kom ke jai penriu sakadongot Imensim jong isamla iba pinsuan siat yap pet halagi jong yeng kisam tedenang takadaw sa sising ikentuy ke sarkar swaba kaum kan pay herendang swaba penorlong no ya kijing dawa jong yeng kisam penorong no kijing dawa jong ka priu nyotrap kenang bagi ay bro kinlong iba sok sangsingan Ni kapan syong klan mongor nak betai ba cheers thank you kay kabang akwa abanong hakane kan no paiski ka pementa ka longba kane ka khubor kan leja ka sarkar MDA ka bala kelut bat ka bala matla ko sarkar to tip ba kane kanang de ka jingalang ka baret bat ka jinge kedulang ka jingi ka baret lada pidang menti susu nang ne sekmat nginang perjur kicinga ki bahe Yeso bangai ro ka khubor sekiwei pan kibom semala ban poi hakane ka por ka pamentaru hindai ni next kamba hakawei pat ka jingalang pila banwan yang keban ya Aiman Sim nagapeta iba cheers thank you kena ke khubor kan leiro sa ke sarkar MDA hadin ke bapiladon ni kata ke suspect lana ke jing thalais new ya iba cheers thank you balai de pim su let kem naying bat balai pim khoro ya i banwan sepo thanan Rai ke bala penlong ya pi ke sarkar MDA bat ya ke polis department jo ke Meghalaya ya ke ba pi lekem Malaysia dia bro hakapor siteng mit siteng senya hakapor arbaje lai baje menstem ke bala penlong ya pi ko sarkar batan hadu bapila prong ya ke git ya ke jikhang jo ke ying jeli pache hadian ba pila kendang kendaru ya ke jikhang ying jeli pache badadin kata pila rong jubor hapoka ying hapoka kamera jongi bat pirasiat ya bro sikuli hapoka met ka jingi hadoba ka misim ka jingi karat kot no nasla jogane ka perthai hidap ta ka jing sosi bat ka jing sokhya hado kata ya ka bakini ki pulen kilasiat yap pet ya iba cheres thank you hapoka kamera ka jongi wala kataro idan hapdeng jo kecing sitam hakamet kajongi kibahayi kucingi long ba watan apo cing tia kabai tia apo jo ka armala tang banhiar saporo imla juban banhiar kwa ban kintu kenpam yiki pranong yalam kibadong kemensim bamba kri ya geri bat kecai benreu kibadong kemensim kabiyo ijingai na kabenta ka pateng jong ki khum gikti semua bahas sangat maror ke jingile politik ya gane kam nampak keren sa sarkar ladangi kinong ile persangin patsim ya gerai ke batikna kumno na kaliang sarkar kala ban accept yang ile repriang Nasıl banong kumhoy na kisambla habo ko priyo hunyo trap kajinyap jong ba cheres ka digi tunju ko bakraw ya kicai benreu yole se ka ni jing tunju kan penjot ya kicai benreu jungi klempet ki hoy pe kicai benreu ke sar khipen ngi wat thi lanti nang ne sakamat bangun khikli ha ka no ka issue kum ki pranong yalam nasio ban banjur sa chisen hadun bangilayo i ka jinja ka khalai trek ka de jinja ka ba ka brio nyau trek bro ko we ka de ka sni jong ka jing yam brio ka sni jong ka jing pai donut ka sni jong ka jing thang nang sem kham tam yiki tu ki khun ki bala du ya lau jong khupa henrei kat banang mi ki sni ki dang haga khalai trek ka dang yai ka we ka ler hadin sibai arnai kat banang mi ki sni iba hapo ka jai ben riu jong ki mi sau san teli ki ler hato om ju dong ler mo haga perthi hato do ler mo haga perthi ki ba mi sau san teli lai tang haga jai ben riu ki jongi tapi tua ban penseu segiri ustad an segiri kam ya lere bang gide ginong yam sang balang segiri kam ya lere bang gide gide idri so bha sim tang gawe gerai ni kwa ya ke justice nak benta iba chester fil thank you hadin ka tangin sale politik katamon samla ngayang hane ngayang dagajing saukit ram balang hapanong kumta thampam biya ka sarkar badon burom jangi kada ka sarkar NPP kabau ba pusun tingsong hinga ladang ambakla ba khut yo ba cheres nang tai na po ri Bangladesh banong wan sagalanti jong gajing snobha wan sagalanti jong gajing lailoi wan sagalanti jong gajing tiplay endala poy hangne ngantip naga e gadau la shule politik ai order ban siat yo bro kat kene gajing tunju ko kraw yo khwai jong gajai ben riu jongi ladang ni kum gajai ben riu rit pai nimdon gajing teli hakum gone kapor ladang idang ni rahabor nga hanga sanan ngasnyo ba imak
Hadi gitu ki khubornya senge biang tang shibit arbet hadian ngin saban phai biang shapina ka benta kini ki bat ki khubor lap ya ka parga sa dholai kirman u MLA banlong ka jingmen toy
Guidance for early diagnosis and early treatment. Tested positive for COVID and have no symptoms. You have tested positive for COVID but have no noticeable symptoms. Here is what you have to do. Take the following precautions. Stay at home, wear a mask and maintain distance from other family members. Drink a lot of warm water and other fluids like soup and juices. Do steam inhalation. Do breathing exercises. Eat nutritious food. Medicines you must take. 1. Vitamin C. Dosage. Take tablet after food for 10 days. Adults, 500 mg tablet twice a day. Children 6 to 12 years of age, 500 mg tablet once a day. What to monitor? Keep an eye out for any symptoms such as fever or weakness. Consult your doctor or call 14410 if any symptoms emerge. Issued by Department of Health and Family Welfare, Government of Meghalaya.
Pilawan pai biang singi RiKhasi channel ngin beteng mentai ki khubor ki bedangsa. U MLA jong kamau Ram constituency u ba Himalaya shang pliang ulaya tho baki start science jong ka ram o kilalap ya ka gas ka bedena ka bentaban shed jing shed na dhulai ka bahap hapo ka hima malai so amat.
U ba shang pliang u kemen bakani kan long jing yarap ki pai ba ha ka te ka than ba ha ka jalahi baro ko wei.
Shukwa pen kan mau ye phi ba ha ki kat tu kan ni ki benai shua ha Khubor ba ngidang ya don ke dot tho an ha ka ba ngalawan rai ke isu ba ngilap ya ki kan ja pniang ki thain jungi po Khamausaram constituency po ke border jungi te ya kata ka khubor layo banlum da ki officer jongka Oil India Limited ke badan po dule jana po Assam te Deputy General Manager jong kane ka Oil India Limited ula phone nga ukli omba niyo kum kata ka khubor te hato ka dei kum no sa te nga syubatai ki ong patieni nga mandatip namar bangam de expert ka don kam ya phi ba phin wan hidalade ban wan ban pet ya kani ka umpanyang kabami na khando ha kani ka thain jungi te haka apunyo tari ubunai September ar mantau snem uni officer rangba uba de na Oil India Limited lawan rekat bat ki officers jongu bat ki lei syagani ke jaka ha ka jing alam jong menteri jong ka hima malai somat bat ki riu rangba bat nangta kilayo banlum ya kata kenja umpnyang kaba kilara siapa kalap jungki siapa Oil India factory jungki apa duliajan bat ngaso kemen bat so kendit ban yo ka khubor ka babha menen ba phone DGM yang ong ba kadon ka khubor ka babha ba ya ka bangila yo manra ka dei shisha ba ka dei ka gas ka thermogenic gas ke baki khot kata kemud ka high content of methane te kani ka gas la ban pendon kam ha ki kenja LPG jongi ba ni pendon kam hayeng nang ta ki gas welding nang ta ko ta ter te le se kan long ngajing mentoy ba ya ke jela jongi banginyo ai ke jing mentoy lada shisha ngiyo ban penbahas syu ban yo ban ngin penkela ya kini ka gas ya ka bami nang tai na kini ka thain dolai ki de kisnong dolai area jungi hang tai ka hapok ka hima malai somat ba kinyo ban dang penhe ban bu da kenja ka refinery lan ya ka kenja factory ban yo ban sei ya kini ka gas ban penkela ha ki kenja ki LPG tinginget ba hakini ki benai kita yo ban wan ki officers jongki kinang wan shu ban don study ban page ya ka jingdon ka quantity ka no ka don ka reserves jong uni jong kini ka gas rengkat ki ong ba ngilayo khubor ba ka don sa ka wei ba de kisnong lai teli sau teli kisnong ki ba lalap bi ka umpanyang pa de manta ki kum ka tel sora A tel sora B bat ka sopin te hakita kisnong ru ki sumat ki kin sapha biang ki officers ban lum ban collect ya ka sample bat ban let ban check ban test te kalong shisha ya kalong ka shisha ke bang in so don bok ya ka jela jungi ba kalong ka sen ka ban kong la da shisha ni lap ya kata ka gas hakane ka state jungi bat kum ju la da ni yo saya kata ka umpanyang ani ya ka natural oil ka baki ki khot te don bok ba ki sni ki ban wan kinda ki ladep study kini ki scientist minang yo man pentip chu shau pai ba ya ka future course of action namar ba ya kani kin simti no na khadiang ka central government ba kumno ba kin penian ban penhe pensan ya kini ki company hang ni
Kanoi lam jong kaseng Congress ko kong amperin ling do kalapen pau ya ka jing so kya halor ka jing kiu dor jong ko umpnyang petrol ba diesel ka ba ko ong kan kta shibun e ki pa ba kham tam e ki bedu.
It's so disappointing that the government after a pandemic increases the cost of petrol and diesel to an all-time high in the entire century. We have never seen this kind of a pricing. Again, we need to know. Why is this hike on oil products happening in the state? Why? What is going on with all of these taxes? Where is this tax being increased? What for? For what purpose? We can understand that during the pandemic there was this information given to us by the ruling government that a COVID tax was also initiated on several products. But why now? An automatic impact of petrol and diesel price hike to 100 rupees per litre will definitely pinch the common man and his essential supplies. There is no two ways about it. In the last hike, there was this information circulated that the government of India had increased the price of petroleum and diesel by 34, 36, 38, 46 rupees in various times in the last 24 months. They had assigned it to the increase of price rise on the international price of fuel. But surprisingly, at that time, we were made to understand that the international prices for petroleum products were not an impact of an international price hike. Why have they increased the price of fuel now? I would like the government to reply.
Ki padring it Hindu hajala Meghalaya kile yo benta ha kale niam puja kata ha ka khat saw tarik bat khan sa tarik menta ka tiyo bat ya kani lapan kut no men ha ka sing thot dieng jong ka tiyo.
The district administration, DC and SP say 10 to 15 minutes for each committee. Some are not having idols. To them we are giving hardly 5 to 7 minutes because it is just in ritual. In a pot they do it. So that is the way, and you see this year we have almost completed about 31 immersions. We will have at the most about 45. So by 4 o'clock we expect to end the immersion process.
So far the immersion is concerned, here more than 47 idol will immerse and 13 that private puja will come with their god, earthen pot without idol. And unique thing is of this year immersion, one puja panel in Rinja. You know the BSNL quarter. They have erected an artificial pond and they will immerse there. So we are encouraging this type of immersion in coming year in Shillong. So avoid the rush in the immersion ground. So this year immersion is going to very peacefully. More than 50% immersion is already completed. We hopefully can complete by 4 today. And message we are giving to all, because those who are coming to immersion ground, all are fully vaccinated, and we appeal because we are promoting the vaccination, and we pray to the Almighty God. Let our Meghalaya be prosper in future coming year, and let our state be a corona-free state. That is our prayer to the Ma Durga.
Hashobang it pin kun in pesngo biang shapi ya ki pam kong san sashisian. Ngin trailam bat kaseng UDP hakani ke election chiteng samoy ong ke HSPDP. Rung NPP uba John Kharshi yeng kintu ban aila shipos nem ba kansen char. Mi pat ba ki pat garo bat GSU ban hun ya ka jingjurip ki regional committee ha maikuli pat pilangkata. Penshai u Conrad ke sangma halor ka jingthmu ban pen kinria ya ki basa hathem yomolong. One poi ka kinhon ki sik na Delhi ban phatuklar yau lat halor ka them yomolong. Lap ya ka pargas ha dholai kirmen u MLA ban long ka jingmen toy. Dah gitu in pin kut noi kini ketup Khubor jong kini ketiyo mentangin sia syam biang bat pi baro ha katai koi bat ketiyo ko banwan kublei pi baro bat hiasu.